Coming up, here in Seattle, we found some local flavor at a coffee shop down by the wharf.
Plus, today is opening day for the Mariners, and we have a story about a vendor who's prepared hot dogs for fans for over 20 years.
I'm Bethany O.
And I'm Sarah Nevins.
This and so much more.
Our special edition of Unleashed begins now.
Coming to you from Seattle, Washington. We are WCTV 19, and this is Unleashed.
Hello STN, and welcome to the Student Television Network Convention in Seattle, Washington.
Today is Thursday, March 28th, and you are watching WCTV 19's special episode of Unleashed.
Now, if you take a look behind us, you'll see one of the most well-known attractions in the city, the Space Needle. But today, we're here to take a closer look around town to show you what makes Seattle unique.
That's right, Bethany, and when our broadcast team searched the city, we learned so much from the people around here today that we are here to share some local knowledge.
Cafe d'Arte opened 2.5 years ago. It's a coffee house that specializes in Italian roast and latte art.
Reporter Caitlin Quisenberry went to see how it is different from 142 Starbucks in Seattle.
Grinding coffee, steaming milk, and creating art are the steps to make the perfect cup of coffee here at Cafe d'Arte.
Making sure that, it's the best cup of coffee possible. I guess just putting a lot of effort into the craft.
Starbucks Coffee is America's famous coffee shop, and it lies less than 100 steps away. But Cafe d'Arte offers more to the authentic coffee lovers.
I was standing first in front of the Starbucks store, and then I saw the sign, Italian coffee shop. That's my choice.
As soon as you walk in, customers are greeted with a
milk latte
and are given their regular order.
They know who you are, they know your order. It's just a little bit more personal.
With every cup of coffee, it brings a little bit of Italy to Seattle with its dark European roast.
Being from Europe, I know what kind of coffee the Italians brew, and it's one of the best coffees you can find.
Whether it's your first time or 20th time, Cafe d'Arte never fails to impress customers who come back day after day.
I would come here for sure, instead of Starbucks. Starbucks you can find anywhere.
Reporting for WCTV 19, I'm Caitlin Quisenberry.
Baristas Evie and Erica told us that they love the community-like atmosphere. Regulars say they love Cafe d'Arte because they order, sit down, and relax without the big crowds.
And Bethany, Pike's Place Fish Market gets over 10 million visitors each year. The fish market has been around since the 1960s after a sailor found a more efficient way to distribute fish. Their unique method of flinging fish is what brings in so many people from all around the world here every year. Market employees say that the authenticity of Pike's Place captures the essence of Seattle.
For every fish thrown, there is a different technique.
Now today is opening day, and thousands of fans are looking forward to the new season, but they're not the only ones.
The street vendors surrounding T-Mobile Park know that today they get to see some of their old friends. Reporter Leah Deutsch is at Hot Dog Alley to find out how opening day not only impacts the fans, but the local businesses as well.
Food, cold drinks, and fans are what make up this popular meetup spot known as Hot Dog Alley.
We get all sorts of people. We get fanatics that are actually known, like Mr. Mohawk will come and get a hot dog. It's a fun atmosphere.
Mariners fans can grab their hot dogs and spend time with their friends and family before heading over to the stadium.
Watching it evolve as it has to where it is now, even this area, because this area, back when we were younger, was more, of a Skid Row-y type thing. It was areas you stayed away from. So you saw all these developments taking off down here. So it's changed so much.
Reporting for WCTV 19, I'm Leah Deutsch.
Unfortunately, Leah told us we just missed meeting the Mariners' biggest fan, Mohawk Man. But the rush before first pitch makes today one of the vendors' busiest days of the year.
Now the gum wall is one of the many places that makes Seattle unique. Reporter Carla Barajas is down at Post Alley and met some tourists who found themselves at the sticky attraction. Carla?
Now, Allison, how do you think the gum wall started?
I don't know. Maybe one day kids were just messing around and the trend stuck.
Well, actually, as most Seattleites know, it started in the 90s as people waited outside in improv theater. They would just stick their gum on the wall, and basically it stuck from then. Thank you so much for your time. For WCTV 19, I'm Carla Barajas.
In 2015, the city scraped the wall clean and removed all the gum.
That's right, it took 130 hours to remove more than 2,000 pounds of gum.
Well, we have much more after the break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
See Seattle like a local at Miners Landing on Pier 57. Miners Landing offers food, entertainment, and desserts to satisfy your every need, including businesses like the Alaskan Sourdough Bakery, the Fisherman's Restaurant, attractions such as the Pier 57 Carousel, and ice cream parlors like the Seattle Bay Creamery. Be sure to visit Miners Landing on Pier 57, located waterfront on 1305 Alaskan Way, Seattle.
We need to go to the Space Needle sometime.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
Treat the city like you're a local and keep Seattle clean.
Welcome back. Now, we had a chance to get a local perspective about some of Seattle's well-known hotspots.
Let's send it over to reporter Emily Gaston, who has our social media report in The Word Around Seattle. Emily?
605 feet in the air, the Seattle Space Needle provides a 360-degree view of every aspect of the city. Almost 20,000 people a day use this elevator to reach one of the highest peaks in Seattle. Well, I know it's getting a bit chilly out here, so let's go warm up with one of Seattle's favorite drinks. Definitely not as high as the Space Needle, but still a little spooky. You may know Post Alley is home to the gum wall, but for Ghost Alley Espresso, it is definitely haunted. Some people have reported hearing odd things or feeling a little strange, but now that I'm spooked, let's go to somewhere more upbeat. You may have heard of Jimi Hendrix, Prince, and Chris Cornell, but they were all brought back together here at the Mopop for one last jam. Well, now that you know the word around Seattle, let's send it over to Tabitha Bland with the forecast.
Thanks, Emily. I'm here at Denny Park in the South Lake Union neighborhood of Seattle as we take a look at the forecast. Right now it is 49 degrees with light winds coming from the south. And as the day goes on, expect temperatures in the low 60s. Winds throughout the day will stay at 3 miles per hour. And even as the days start to get shorter, we can expect to see the sunset at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Make sure you bring a jacket if you're heading out to support your home team at the Mariners game tonight as the low dips to 42 degrees. That's all for the weather. Now let's send it back to Bethany and Sarah.
Thanks, Tabitha. And even though it's a bit chilly today, it's nice to see the blue sky is finally breaking through the clouds.
From all of us here at WCTV 19, thank you for watching.
That's all for now, where the news is unleashed every day.